Okay, so hey, it's me, KZ PASSI, again, back. I just got finished with my birthday haul thing. And yeah, so now I'm on to my Harry Potter rant because I really want to do this. So I am a huge Potterhead. Like, J.K. Rowling is a blessing to this world. I love everything to do with the Harry Potter series. I wouldn't say I'm a pureblood in the fashion of, like, I don't know, I saw this chart that's like, purebloods is fans who have, like, read the books and seen the movies. I am a pureblood, actually, I'd say, because they consider, like, purebloods are the people who have seen the books and the movies and kind of give a little bit of, like, really expression to muggles, and the muggles are the people who have only seen the books but haven't read the movies. I said that wrong. The muggles are considered the people who have seen the movies but not read the books, and like the half-bloods are the people who have read the books but not seen the movies, and like purebloods seen the books and the movies and kind of like to the people who've only watched the movies, because there's so much left out in the movies. So let's continue. So right now, as of currently, with me, I am missing one of my books. Hang on. I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in Scholastics, and these are all for my summer reading program. I couldn't be picky on what I got. I got these all books for free. I read you read 2 hours, you fill out 2 slips, and you got to go pick a book. So I got every single one of these books for free. So I couldn't really pick whatever style I wanted, but I'm not complaining. So I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in Scholastics. It is the Sorcerer's Stone. Okay, I need to stop doubting myself. I have Prisoner of Azkaban in Scholastics. I didn't pronounce that. I have Goblet of Fire in Scholastics. I have Order of the Phoenix in, the big fat print books, the hardcover stuff. And I have the Deathly Hallows in big fat hardcover stuff. I have Quidditch Through the Ages, which I bought myself, actually. This is the book I bought from Half Price Books, which is a bookstore. And literally, it's cheap books. Beautiful. Barely even used. Like, I have a few books that I bought from there for my friend for her birthday, and it said they were slightly used. There was no damage done except for the box they were in. They were brand new books. Some of them bindings weren't even bent. Haven't even been open before. It was amazing. And then I also have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find the Copy by Harry Potter made, and I also got this from Half Price Books. And then I have Harry Potter, The Tales of Beedle the Bard. I got this from our library's pre-release party for Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. I'm at 10%. Whoa, that was a really weird face. And then, so I got this because I came second place in the Harry Potter trivia. So kind of upset that I didn't get first place because I actually had, like, the wand. They had, like, Harry's wand in the case and stuff. And I was like, oh, dang it. But, I got to pick a book. And I was like, oh, how convenient. You have a book. So I took that. I also have Helga Hufflepuff from the Chocolate Frogs. I got this in, I was on a trip, a conference, I guess, away from home for 4 days by myself, which was the first time I've ever been alone for 4 days, let alone that far away from home. So that was really interesting. But we went to this amazing candy store. I way overspent there, and that was a whole scenario that was horrible because they said, like, well, you can buy a half a pound for like $7. So I'm like, okay, if I buy like a fourth a pound, I can get it for like $3 something, and I can get some candy. And I put like 1 scoop in. They're like, okay, well, that's a pound. That'll be like $14. I'm like, what? So that was really interesting, and they said I couldn't put it back in the container either, and like our adult supervisor with us said that like she'd pay for it, and I'm like, no, it's fine, that's my own hole I dug myself into. But that was a completely different story. But I saw this, I didn't even check the price of the chocolate frog. It was like $4 something. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a chocolate frog, I have to buy it, because I was so excited. I got Helga Hufflepuff in my card, and it has like this you can't really see it, but it looks kind of blurry, and that's because it's the scratchy stuff I guess, because they're supposed to be like the moving pictures, so they kind of move when you look at it. I think that's like my junk. And then I also recently, just today, got the Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes Grindelwald play script. It's upside down. I just realized that. The Fantastic Beasts Crimes Grindelwald play script. And I also do have, I do have the Half-Blood Prince in the big thick books too. I just don't know where that one is right now. And I do not have, Sorceress? No. Chamber of Secrets. I don't have Chamber of Secrets because I found it somewhere, but it wasn't any. It was the old covers. I wanted to either to match my Scholastic set or a big fat set. I didn't want to buy it in a completely different range and kind of mess up my whole entire system. But I guess that's like what I have for books and stuff. And yeah, like my thing. Onto kind of like fandom stuff, I guess. I guess I should also tell you right now, when we did our thing, I took the Pottermore quiz with my, no, I took that one by myself. I did it with my best friend. My best friend did it when I was there, but I did it by myself, and I got Slytherin. I am a proud Slytherin. And yeah, so I have the stuff to show you now. I showed this in the last video. So at the pre-release, party for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald that our library threw, which was amazing, by the way. We got, like, they had edible wands, which is, like, they had the long pretzels you dipped in chocolate and then, like, put sprinkles on it, and they had, like, white chocolate with silver sprinkles, and then, like, they also had green sprinkles, so I was like, oh, that's Slytherin colors, that's so cool. And no, the whole party wasn't Slytherin themed. Just saying the chocolates were, and I thought it was cool. And they had like homemade butterbeer, which she didn't tell us the whole recipe, but she told my sister it was something like cream soda mixed with a bunch of like some like honey or something. It was a bunch of stuff mixed, and it was really good. They also had something other for food that I don't remember, but they had like these little, you make your own little potion things. You put like hand sanitizer in a little bottle, and then you put glitter in it, and then you put a little label on it, and that was really cool to make. And they had like a make your own wand station, and they just had a bunch of stuff. And they had like they had Harry Potter playing on the TV, obviously. They had the first one playing. And then they did Harry Potter trivia, which I got second place in. If I would have gotten one more right, I would have tied with the girl. But that one girl did so good. Like, she only got one wrong. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, that's where I got this book from, and so that was great. But yeah, that was amazing. So I'm going to actually show you kind of stuff I made. So I have this kind of trench coat thing that I keep all my stuff in, because I'm like, okay, cool. That's like what I wear when I want to be like, oh, it's Harry Potter stuff. So yeah, this is kind of like the potion thing that we made. Don't look at me, look at the thing. So basically, it's just this little, we put this little label on it. It's gonna be blurry, guys. I'm gonna warn you now, but like, it's just hand sanitizer and a thing with silver glitter. And the glitter obviously stuck to the container when I got home, but we put it on a string. And I don't know, me and my best friend went to this together, and yeah, we both made those, and I thought that was really cool. And this same friend was the friend who came with me to actually see the Crimes of Grindelwald, and I thought that was amazing. And I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I'm so sorry. These were the wands we made. So my wand is actually via Pottermore, is a 2 3/4 Hollywood with Hazelwood. 12, I need to remember, I'm sorry, I don't have this memorized, okay? It's a 12 3/4 Hazelwood with a phoenix feather core? No, that's not right. I think it's phoenix feather core. I think it is. Then it's like unbending flexibility, and I don't remember anything else. I have a screenshot of it, but I'm too lazy to look at it. So this is not actually, like, they just had chopsticks, so you couldn't really choose sizing and stuff. So I took it home, and I can't even show this accurately. I'm so mad. I want you guys to see the full glory of it, because it actually turned out really cool, and I'm really proud of it. I guess maybe it'll work here. I don't know, you can kind of see it, I guess. So what we did for this was we took a chopstick, and they had this putty. So we put this putty, like, with this brown clay, and I spread it. They had all sorts of different colors clay. So I put the clay on, brown clay, and then I made it, like, puffy here so I could hold it. And this is actually, I measured it because I was curious. It's only, like, 9 inches, so it's a lot shorter than my one would actually be. Well, now I'm not complaining. I got home and I didn't really like how it looked. And this did hard. It used to be really soft because it was clay. So I painted it brown. And then I took something called gold leaf. Warning, before you look that up and buy some, gold leaf is, the fumes are toxic. So I would be very careful with that. Like, you just, like, if it's being near you, it's fine, but just don't, like, potentially sniff it. Because it is, in the bottle it says, warning, choking hazard, and, like, fumes toxic, and big bold letters. So that was, like, a little bit of a, oh my gosh. But, I don't know, I painted, and you can't really see it much, but it did turn out really cool looking, with the gold leaf stuff over it. So I am really proud of how this turned out. And yeah, this is what we made there. I didn't paint it until I got home and stuff. But I do have to give them all the credit for, like, all the things and stuff. And I don't have anything else in here, actually. I just have a bunch of my change. I'm not sure why I have change in there. Pretty sure I went, oh yeah, I went somewhere with that on. Oh yeah, so we went to that. So, my best friend, I'm gonna, Yayo, I'm not sure if she has a channel yet. I think she does. I don't think she's uploaded anything. So I don't know if I'll even be able, I don't know if I could, like, in a future video be, like, advertisement, like, this is Yayo's channel, check it out, because I'm not sure how I could, that's M4's style of doing stuff. I've never done tagging or anything, so I wouldn't know. Help me. But, yeah, so, I don't know, Yayo is, like, my best friend. She's amazing, so love you if you're watching this. And she went to me for the pre-release Crimes Grindelwald party. She's only seen the first Harry Potter, but she's seen the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and now she's seen the Crimes Grindelwald with me, and so she's only seen that, but I don't know, she loved it from the beginning, and she still adores it, and I call her my Hufflepuff best friend for, like, the longest time, because she is such a Hufflepuff, but she is, like, I wasn't really surprised when we took her test together, and she got Slytherin from answering her questions, so she is a Slytherin like me via Pottermore. I wasn't really surprised by that because she has the Hufflepuff tendencies, but, like, if you do anything, like, it depends. Like, I get the same thing too. A lot of people are like, oh, you're in Slytherin? That's really weird, because if they know what Harry Potter is, because when I get around people, I get super hyper and happy, but, like, when I'm by myself, it's a completely different story. So how you act around, like, your friends versus how you act when you're alone is, like, completely different. And I wasn't really surprised, because, like, she has, like, 4 brothers, 3 older brothers, 2 of which are twins, and then a younger brother, and she's, like, I don't know, she's a really, like, rebellious, like, tough person, so I wasn't really surprised she got in Slytherin. I just, like, you know, she also was, like, my Hufflepuff best friend, but she's also, like, she has a lot of Slytherin tendencies, so I wasn't really surprised. I mean, I kind of was like, oh, okay, I guess, like, I mean, if Pottermore says, I don't know, like, M4, if you guys are wondering, I got into Slytherin, M4 got into Ravenclaw, and that kind of settled her dispute of, she couldn't decide if she was a Gryffindor or a Ravenclaw. She's a Ravenclaw. And my mom's a Ravenclaw, because we made her take the test, and my dad's a Slytherin, because we made him take the test. So me and my dad are Slytherins, and my mom and my sister are Ravenclaws. So that's, like, our family thing is, like, my parents don't care as much as we do, but I definitely have, like, a obsession with it. I don't know, I thought it was the coolest thing. My Patronus, I also took the Patronus test. My Patronus is a Mastiff, which I thought was awesome. I don't remember my sister's or anyone else's Patronus is. Sorry, I think my mom got, like, something like a, oh gosh, I don't remember. Okay, I think my dad got a fish or some sorts. I'm pretty sure my dad got a fish. I don't know. I'm rambling again. Apologies. I just lost my train of thought. But yes, I guess that's all, like, the stuff I have. But yeah, I am a Slytherin. My brain is, like, blanking. And what I was going to say, because it's good. Oh, yeah. So, I guess I'm gonna, like, say stuff that I've seen, like, people, like, I don't know, something I've always been curious of. Like, if I talk with someone, I'd always ask them this, too. Like, what's your favorite Harry Potter book? As if they're all not great. But my personal book has to be Goblet of Fire, because I love it. Again, all books are my babies. It doesn't smell as new, but it still smells good. I really like Goblet of Fire, and the reason I like it is, I guess it shows, it's, like, one of the I don't know, it really just, it introduces new characters through, obviously, the Triwizard Tournament, and I know the end is always like, oh no, Cedric died, and they made his death seem so, it just kind of happened, and it was like, oh no, but, I don't know, besides for that, like, I don't know, the whole entire book, I love everything to do with the book. I love the Triwizard Tournament. I think it's an absolutely fantastic written book. I love all the drama kind of stuff that happens in it, and I don't know, I feel like this is just, I love this book. It has to be one of my favorites, and if I had to choose one after that, it might be The Prisoner of Azkaban, because I also love that one, but I have way too many favorites that are like, no, this has to be my top favorite, though. It's probably Goblet of Fire. And I don't know what else to say, because I'm really rambling now. But, I don't know. I love the Harry Potter series. And, oh yeah, I am so like, oh my gosh. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually remembered this. And, oh, I remember this. And I'm really, really bad at live streams. Yay. On to, all my stuff is scattered on the floor right now, so I'm like digging through it. So, Crimes of Grindelwald. Let's talk about this. Crimes of Grindelwald? Is it Crimes of Grindelwald? Crimes of Grindelwald? Grindelwald? How do you pronounce that? Help me. I know, I've even seen the movie now, but I still am like, okay, I'm still gonna pronounce it wrong eternally, because names are the one thing I'm horrible with, because I read it in the book and I'm used to pronouncing it a certain way, and it's not right. But yeah, so this, I don't know, anything to do with Fantastic Beasts, I honestly, like, one of my friends I talked to, she watched the thing in theaters, way before I did, and she said, like, it was a bit, Crimes of Grindelwald was a bit, like, underwhelming, like, they hyped it up a lot. I personally didn't really think that, like, I'm not saying anything, I really didn't think that, because it's something from J.K. Rowling again, and I'm way too hyped up about stuff like that to care if it's really, I can't see it as just a movie, I see it as another arc from a magical universe that I have vested my life into now, so I don't, the quality, like, it kind of matters, but it doesn't really matter to me, like, of course, if they give us trash, I might be a little bit upset, but I really think, like, I'm mad at the cliffhanger in Crimes of Grindelwald, but I don't know. I won't try to spoil much in it, but they did leave a cliffhanger, so if you haven't really watched it, there might be spoilers ahead. I might say stuff by accident from the movie for spoilers, but yeah, it was a pretty good, I loved I loved it, like, I don't know, I loved it. I just don't know what was up with Dumbledore. Because, like, they made young Dumbledore was supposed to look like a redhead or something, and, like, from Dumbledore from Harry Potter was, like, long white hair and white beard. Where did they get this character idea for Dumbledore from the Crimes of Grindelwald? Because, like, where do you go from being a redhead to white hair? Where do you get that, like, him from the age of, like, how do you transform from being young in Hogwarts to being a redhead to who Dumbledore is in the Harry Potter series? Like, how was that transformation work? It made me laugh. I laughed a lot in the movie, and I cried too. I don't know, I just thought it was worth mentioning. It's like, how did they get it? But Newt was great. Newt's like, I saw something that compared Newt in one of the scenes to Paddington today, from Paddington, and it was from Paddington 2, and it was like a picture of side by side, and I laughed because they were doing like the same exact pose with the little briefcase, and I thought it was like, no! But the comparison was made. It was a comparison. But I really don't even know what to say about Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, it wasn't Harry Potter level. If you go into thinking like, okay, it's gonna be like Harry, it's not really Harry Potter level, but it still is fantastic. I mean, that's like the controversy from the Cursed Child play script. A lot of people are like, either they love it, like they're like, okay, yeah, or a lot of people really don't like it as much. And I'm kind of not, I don't really know anyone who's like, oh my gosh, I love the Cursed Child. I haven't met someone who said that yet. I mean, I really like it, but that's again because I like anything that J.K. Rowling creates or helps co-create with someone, or is anything to do with the Harry Potter universe, because it's like another arc of this magical world that I love, and no matter how trashy it is, I probably will love it. I've read The Cursed Child before. It is kind of hard to follow if you're not used to the play script format or whatever, or like, I don't know, what is the thing, original screenplay is what this is, but like the play script, original screenplay from Broadway or whatever. I don't know, I thought The Cursed Child was really a good, decent read, in my opinion, just because I can picture what's happening in my head, not so much as reading the words. And I loved the characters that were introduced, and it wasn't like, I will admit it's not really that great of a book. If you're going into thinking it's going to be like Harry Potter, it's not, because it's written in play script, like the screenplay form. It's written like a play script. It's like, it's written like a play script, and they have scenes, so I'll open a little bit to this, but it shows you, it says like scene 44, so it kind of is written a little bit like this. It's written a little bit differently, The Cursed Child is in this, but essentially it's the same thing. Altogether, I think it is a good book, because like, I don't know, that's my fan thing, and I went on another tangent again, but you know, tangents is what this live stream's about, I guess. But I don't know, I haven't read, now the only one I haven't read is the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them yet, and I do want to do that. I don't even know if, can you? I don't even know if that's like a book you can get or anything. I really don't know. I haven't done research on that, and I'm kind of mad at myself for that. But, you know, I loved this. When I didn't read the book yet. I didn't finish it. I started it, but I didn't finish it. But I loved the movie. I don't know, I was so happy to see these characters again, anything from the magical universe again. I was so happy to see it, and it was great. It was so good. Go watch it, guys, when it comes out. Really, it was so good. I just liked it. Also, the Niffler is like, baby Nifflers are adorable. Like, I want a baby Niffler. The whole entire time we were watching it, I was like hugging her, and I'm like, I want a baby Niffler. And she's like, oh, I know, I want one too. So we're kind of the same, but we were like, oh my gosh, I want a baby Niffler. And we weren't alone in the theater. We had an astonishing 2 other people in the theater with us. So we were a little bit quiet, so we didn't like disturb their movie experience. We were like, oh, they're so cute. The baby Nifflers are precious, and they need protection and love for eternity. And I loved it. I also loved that, I don't know, I loved everything. I loved everything about it. I guess I'm really ranting at this point. I love it. I love everything to do with it, and if you have any questions, I guess, you know, comment or something, but yeah, I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna get going. This has been, longer time than I want to sit in the basement by myself, so yeah. I mean, I love Harry Potter. If you have questions, just ask, you know. Like, I guess if you want to, comment down what house you're in, because I don't know, I'm a Slytherin, and I like to know. I don't know, I'm gonna go in, so yeah, bye.